Hello, everyone. Good evening. I want to say a very big good evening. This is past 4. Okay, so I want to say a very big good evening for coming around this evening, right? I want to also promise you that while you are here, you will never regret it at all right? I want to say a very big thank you for coming around again to want to learn with Google. The person that actually referred you must have spoken to you about the topic we'll be dealing with today, all right? My name is Lutan Nawajago, and I will be your trainer today. I also I'm here with my colleague who is going to be serving as a moderator right there on the YouTube chat box, okay? His name is Anthony Emebo, all right? So he will be responsible for reaching out to you even as you drop your comments or your concerns on the chat box. He will, of course, reach out to you almost immediately, okay? So he will be moderating this session, like anchoring this session, okay? So feel free to drop your comments, drop your questions at any point in time, even as we continue with this session, okay? So I can see that we are not many here. We're just about to for now. I'm going to be skipping the introduction or the introductory part. Let me use the word. Probably we'll be doing that, the introduction at the later stage when we have enough people on the call. Okay, like I said, my name is Lutana, and I want to let you know where I'm connecting with you from. I want to believe that a lot of us are not in one place. Most of us may not be only in Lagos or in Abuja or Port Harcourt or Anambra, as the case may be, okay? So I want to let you know where I am connecting with you from. I'm connecting with you actually from Abuja, Nigeria. And of course, my moderator is connecting with you from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so by the time we begin the introduction, you'll get the opportunity to let us know where you are connecting with us from. Okay. So today, without wasting so much time, okay, we are going to be treating create a digital marketing plan. Okay, that's the topic. So if someone should ask you at the end of the day what topic was considered today, so feel free to let that person know that we consider create a digital marketing plan. I was told that you guys are young entrepreneurs, okay? It's important for you to learn or for you to know how to create a digital marketing plan. You can agree with me that the internet has taken over the technology of the world. All right, virtually every business wants to be on the internet because that is the fastest way of reaching out to customers or potential customers. All right, also those who may not have potential customers, that is also the fastest way of getting new customers. But you don't just jump to the internet, right? You jump to the internet with a plan. Okay, because if you jump to the internet without a plan, you will end up not actually getting the potential customers or even reaching out to your already existing customers the way you may have actually imagined it to be, right? So it's important for you as a business owner or as an entrepreneur going online for you to create a digital marketing plan, okay? So I want to use this opportunity to welcome some persons who just joined, all right? We can see you from here. Want to say welcome. A time will come when everyone will get to introduce themselves again, just the way I did earlier before you came around. Okay. Let's get going. Let's get going. First of all, let me introduce the program to you. I would like you to know that this program is fully sponsored by Google, brought to you by Sandstone. Sandstone is a Google partnering company. All right, we run trainings for Google. All right, and Sandstone also partners Microsoft. Okay, but this is not what we're discussing today. Okay, so this training is totally free, all right? Totally free, just for you to know, okay? This training is totally free. And also, I want to make this very clear. By the time we get to about 16 minutes and we don't see enough people join, we may be ending this program, because everyone sitting here is expected to stay on call for about at least stay on call for about 1 hour, all right, for it to be counted as, or for that person to be counted as being trained. Okay, so by the time we get to 16 minutes and we don't have good number of persons who are currently on call and listening, then we may have to end this or probably reschedule this session. Okay, so we are back to our today's topic, which is what creates a digital marketing plan. Again, if someone asks you what topic we were taught today, please feel free to say that you were taught how to create a digital marketing plan. Now, we have 3 agendas to consider today, all right? The first agenda is an introduction to digital marketing. You need to understand what digital marketing is all about, okay? So that by the time we're using some terms, you'll be able to follow us, right? So we want to introduce you to digital marketing. So many of you may have been hearing the word digital marketing. What does it stand for, okay? What is that word digital marketing mean, all right? So we are going to be dealing with that. And then the second agenda says what? Build your digital marketing plan. Like I said, you don't just jump to the internet without a plan. You need to sit down, structure your business, come up with a plan, your objective, your goal before you go to the internet, right? So we'll be dealing with that even as we continue. Then the third agenda is what? Harness the power of digital advertising. Digital advertising is very, very powerful, all right? If someone asks you the number of the different types of advertisement, just say we have the traditional advertisement and that of digital. But today we'll be dealing with what? The digital advertising. Very powerful, very, very powerful tool, but you need to learn it and of course practice it right. Okay, so we'll keep going. So how do you engage with your current customers, all right? So I want to believe that we have good number of entrepreneurs, okay, or those who are already having a session, okay? So feel free and let me know right there on the chat box, okay? Feel free and let me know right there on the chat box how you currently engage with customers, okay? Feel free and let me know on the chat box how you currently engage with customers. Do you have your business on the internet? Okay. If you have your business on the internet, how do you engage with your current customers? Feel free to drop that on the chat box. Okay. This session is it's going to be very interactive. So I will ask you questions, and of course, I expect you to respond to those questions. And of course, you will also have the opportunity to ask me questions right there on the chat. Like I said earlier during the introductory parts, feel free to drop your questions at any point in time, and I have my moderator right there on the chat box to attend to those questions. Okay, so let me know on the chat box. Okay, let me know on the chat box, how do you currently engage with your customers? How do you currently engage with your customers? Feel free, let me know on the chat box. Okay, how do you currently engage with your customers on the internet? How do you currently okay, you can use what platform, what channel, what tool, just let me know on the chat box. Okay, let me know if I'm actually speaking to some people right there now. Okay, let me know, how do you currently engage with your customers? Okay, Michael Akin, good to hear from you, the very first person who is speaking right there on the chat box. He says, we engage our customers using social media. Great, using social media. Social media is indeed a very wonderful tool in terms of engaging with customers, okay? Finding new customers and engaging with them, right? So you are 100% correct. Thank you for that contribution, all right? We engage our customers using social media, all right? Wonderful, wonderful, Michael, wonderful. Okay, so every other person should feel free to let me know, okay, how you engage with your customers. All right, so we continue. An introduction to digital marketing. Like I said earlier, we are going to be dealing with digital marketing. Okay, what do you think the word digital marketing stands for? All right, in a simple term, what is digital marketing? Let me know again on the chat box. Okay, let me know again on the chat box. What is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? All right. What is digital marketing? Let me know what you think a digital marketing is all about. All right. So let me know, what is digital marketing? Feel free to drop down in the chat box. And of course, we will be responding to your comments. Okay, so let's say digital marketing is the promotion of products or brands using electronic devices or the internet, right? The promotion of products or brands. Okay, you can be a brand and then you promote yourself. You can also be your own product and then you promote it. Okay, using electronic devices or the internet. All right, it includes text messaging. All right. Instant messaging, we have videos, apps, podcasts, electric billboards, digital television, and of course, radio channels. So these are ways you can, of course, promote your products or your brand. Okay, so digital marketing allows an organization to analyze campaigns, contents, and what strategy to understand what is working and what isn't. Okay, of course, it relates that typically in real time. Okay, so that's the beauty of digital marketing. Digital marketing gives you that in-depth control of how your activities online are being achieved. All right, so that is the beauty of digital marketing. Okay, give me a moment. Let me see if someone. Okay, great. So we live in a mobile world. Yeah, can you agree with this? If you can agree with me that we live in a mobile world, say yes right there on the chat box, okay? Feel free to say yes on the chat box. We live in a mobile world, which is true. I, for one, I agree with these comments, okay? There are about 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa. That is a whooping 747 million SIMs, okay, in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, that means about maybe much more than that in terms of owning mobile phones. Okay, so we have about 91% of South Africans own mobile phones. 91%, almost 100, all right? Just about 9% are without a mobile phone in South Africa. That is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. And of course, we have about 80 for Kenya and for Nigeria. Okay, that is still very pretty impressive. Okay, and in Nigeria, one person may have one good big phone, and then that small important touchlight phone. All right, that never goes off. So usually that touchlight phone is more important than the big phone in Nigeria. Okay, so 80% are in Nigeria and out of Kenya. Okay, then we have 65% of the active mobile phones users in Nigeria have shopped online. To tell you the way shopping online or the way digital marketing is increasing. Okay, 65% have shopped online. That means about 65% of phone owners have shopped online. Imagine if you own a shop online, okay? So just imagine that for a minute. Okay, so what opportunities might arise from connecting with your customers? So feel free and let me know. By the time you connect with customers on the internet, what opportunities do you think you may gain, all right? So feel free to drop that on the chat box, okay? Thank you, Akin, again, right? And then I have Christian Dirisu, okay? Great, well done for responding to that question, all right? Okay, so let me know what opportunities might arise from connecting with your customers on the internet. Let me know what are those opportunities you might likely get by connecting, okay, with your potential customers or already existing customers on the internet. Let me know, right? Let me know on the chat box. Okay, so let's deal with the opportunities that are there on the internet, okay? there are so many opportunities, thousands of opportunities, but of course we may not be able to list every one of them. Okay, we are going to be listing increased reach, okay, as one of the opportunities. Okay, some people who may not even know anyone at all, by going online and by doing the right thing, coming up with the right strategy, you will find yourself gradually increasing your reach, your customer reach. Today, you may have one person sign up. Tomorrow, you may have another person join, and that, and that, and that. So it gradually increases your business reach. That is one opportunity that the internet provides. And then we have the second one, which is learn about your customers. You'll be able to see your customers' footprints, the kind of thing or the kind of habits, okay, they exhibit on the internet, the things they love, the things they engage with, their interactions with people, their likes and their posts and all that. You'll be able to understand how your customers' behavior, right? That is another opportunity that the internet provides. And then communicate and support. You, of course, will be able to chat with your customers instantly, all right? If your customer is saying, hey, I need this now, you'll be able to get that message almost immediately, okay? So that is another wonderful tool, communication tool, all right? It's very wonderful, and the internet has brought that for us. Okay, then key channels to consider for digital marketing. There are key channels you need to consider for digital marketing. That means if you want to go online, right, and you want to market your product or your brand, there are key channels you need to consider. One is what search engine optimization. So by the time you see SEO, it stands for search engine optimization. So if you didn't learn anything today, understand that SEO stands for what? Search engine optimization, and SEM stands for what? Search engine marketing. All right, and then we have the SMM, which is social media marketing. All right, so once you see these acronyms, then you need to know what their full names, right? So the first channel to consider is search engine optimization, and then the second is what? Search engine marketing, and then we have the third, which is what? Social media marketing, and then display marketing. We have email marketing, and then content marketing. I know you may be asking yourself, what are these things? For those who may not be familiar with them, right? We are going to be, of course, discussing these different platforms, okay, as we continue. All right. So optimizing your website for search engine optimization, it simply means optimizing your websites so it shows up more often in search engine results, okay? But when people visit search engine, all right, they put in their search queries. Search queries could be, maybe you want to buy Nike shoes, and then you type buy Nike shoes. Something happened that websites pops up, right? And then by the time you see those websites displayed, indeed, those websites are selling what? Nike shoes, okay? Search engine optimization is responsible for that, okay? So you can optimize your website so that by the time someone is searching for products on the search engine that relates to what you sell or you offer, all right, your websites can come up, all right? And then we have the search engine marketing. Paying for advertisement, paying for advertising to appear in search engine. All right. By the time you go to search engine, and then you type again, buy Nike shoes, you will see results will come out. But if you're observant, you will see some results will have AD, all right, which stands for adverts, while some will not have AD. So those results that do not have AD stands for search engine optimization. But the ones that has AD means it was paid for that particular advertisement to be displayed on the first page, all right? So that is referred to what? Search engine marketing. Okay, then we have social media marketing, using social network to gain traffic, attention, and of course, you see yourself promoting your product on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. Okay, so you see yourself promoting your product. That is what we call social media marketing. Okay, and then we have the display marketing, online advertising in many different formats on many websites. Okay. on many websites across the internet, okay? You see yourself using video representation of your business, all right? And you see it being displayed on websites that ordinarily you may not go to advertise on, all right? So on YouTube and of course on mobile devices and all that, those are display marketing, all right? And then you have email marketing. Some of us may have seen emails come to us from unknown companies, all right? So they are using email marketing, of course, to let people get to know about what they are doing. And the beauty of email marketing is that to be able to track who opened it, who read it, and who did what you asked them to do. That's the beauty of what digital marketing, okay? And then we have the last, which is not the least, okay, content marketing, creating and sharing different types of content, such as blogs, posts, videos, guides, info. Of course, those are content marketing. You go on Instagram, you laugh over people's kids, okay? And then you go on Instagram, for instance, on those posts that people do that make you laugh or that make you say, this is wonderful, that make you consider the next step over that particular product. Those are what content marketing. So these are ways, channels you can consider for digital marketing, depending on the type of your business. All right, each one of them will serve you well, depending on the type of your business. Okay, so at this point, I'll be pausing for questions. If you have any question, let me know. Okay, if you have any question, let me know. Michael Akin says, okay, it says here, it is the act or process of promoting product. Oh, okay, you are defining digital marketing. Great. It is the act of process of promoting products or services on the internet. Wonderful. All right, thank you, Michael, for that response. Wonderful. Okay, that is that. So feel free to drop your questions right there on the chat box. And of course, my moderator will be responding to them, and I will also be responding to them. So we want to use this opportunity quickly to introduce ourselves. Okay, Paulo says, chat with customers via social media messaging platforms. Okay, these are ways, of course, we can, of course, reach out to our customers. So feel free to drop your name. Now we want to use this opportunity to introduce ourselves. I can see that we are 8 right there on the call. Okay, so feel free to introduce yourself. I did that introduction earlier before now. I'm going to reintroduce myself so that everyone will get to see, will get to know who I am. My name is Lotan Nawajago, and I'm a digital skills trainer with Sandstones. Okay, Sandstones is a company partnering with Google on digital skills trainings. Okay, so and I'm opportunity to be one of the trainers. Okay, and I'm currently I'm connecting with you from Abuja, and I am here not just alone. I'm here with my moderator, who is right there chatting with you on the chat box, and his name is Anthony Emebo. Okay, so feel free, guys, to introduce yourself. Just simply let me know your name and where you are connecting from. Okay, let me know your name and where you're connecting from. And if you're learning something great now, say, yeah, I am learning something great. Okay, so let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Okay, so while you do that, let me quickly attend to a question here. Okay. Christian Derisu, how do one get customers as a new content writer? We are going to be dealing with that even as we continue. We're not done with this, okay? So we are going to be dealing with that even as we continue. So please go ahead and introduce yourself, all right? Go ahead and introduce yourself, your name and where you are connecting with us from. And if you're learning something great now, let us know that you are learning something great. Okay, so we continue from where we are. Now, I want to pass a very important information. At the end of this session, we'll be dropping a link where you can fill to get a certificate of participation, all right? It will be issued by us to you, okay, for participating, okay? So feel free and make sure you stay to the end of this session. And of course, Anthony will be helping us to drop some unique links where you can go to learn more, okay? And any other thing, any other link that you may be needing at the end of this session. So feel free and stay back to the end of this session. All right. Grace, you're welcome from Lagos. Grace from Lagos, you're welcome. Good to see you. And I have Christian Derisu from Port Harcourt, River State. Learning so much. Thank you very much for learning. Okay, Grace is saying, okay, thanks, Anthony. All right, good to have you guys. Wonderful having you guys. Every other person should please feel free and introduce themselves. So we continue. Build your digital marketing plan. I know the person that asked that question. Let me get the name again. Just a moment. Okay. So Christian that asked that question. I guess you will be getting your answer in this section. Okay. So build your digital marketing plan. Build your digital marketing plan. So 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. All right. Step number 1. Right now you have decided to go online. How do you build your digital marketing plan? Okay. Step number 1, business goals and objectives. You need to define your business goal and you need to also define your objective. I know you may be a bit confused about these technologies. Of course, we are going to be dealing with them even as we continue. Then step number 2 is what? Budgets and resources. You need to put down your budget. How much do you want to spend on this business goal and of course this objective? Okay, you need to put it down, all right, and make sure you follow your budget. Okay, then step 3, audience. Who are your audience? Who are your target audience? Who will easily connect with your business? Who are the type of people you are looking for your business, all right? So you need to also define that. Are you targeting children? Are you targeting adults? Are you targeting fitness people? Who are you targeting, all right? So you need to define that, okay, so that it will help you in terms of strategizing. All right, then we have the step number 4, decide what channel, okay? It is not all businesses must not appear on all channels, all right? If your business is photo based or event based or things like that, then you should consider Instagram. Okay. Then if your business is the type of business that follows trends, okay, you need people to get to know about your business almost immediately as things that surrounding that business is happening. Then you have to make use of what Twitter. So different businesses, okay, for different channels. So you need to understand your business and know the best channel for it. But if your business can exist in all the channels, of course, you can go ahead and place your business on all those channels. Then plan your activities. You need to plan how you post. You need to plan how you reach out to people. You need to plan the content you're passing out. You need to sit down and plan. Okay, if you own a boutique, you need to plan your activity. Let your customer know that every Monday you are talking about color combinations, clothes color combinations. All right, you are targeting different people, and every Tuesday you are talking about the right way to put on shoes. Okay, the kind of clothes you should put on with this kind of shoes. All right, and if people or your customers can understand your market strategy, you will see that people who love the shoe activity every Tuesday will always watch out for that your post every Tuesday because they love that particular activity. And those who are finding it difficult combining colors, clothes colors, and all that, and they want to learn more, you see them, in fact, looking forward to your post on Mondays when you're talking about color combinations, okay? What clothes to put on, what color to go with it, and all that. So you need to sit down and plan your activities very properly. Then you also need to measure. You don't just go online without having a measuring plan. Okay, you need to measure. You need to make sure that all your plans are going in the way you want them to go. Of course, your budget is also achieving what you wanted to achieve. All right, you need to know if you are getting the number of followers that you already set out to get, the comments, engagement, and all of that. So you need to measure your plan or your strategy. Okay, O1 says business goal and objective. Let's deal with that. Okay, business goals and objective. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve is what your business goal. What do you want to achieve? This one says, hi, I am Mondale. I am a hairdresser. My business goals are, all right, that. Okay, so, and she continues, this is what her business goal is all about now. To get more customers through my door, new and past, and make more people in my area know my business exists. Okay, that is her business goal. She wants new customers to come. She wants old customers to come through her business door. Okay, and then get to let every other person within her area to know that her business exists in that particular place. That is a wonderful business goal. So how will she achieve that? Okay, so examples of online objectives. Let's deal with objective. Okay, increase traffic to websites. And if you watch, the word traffic was highlighted. Okay, so traffic is an online business objective, and then it could also be to increase online sales. Okay, sales can also be a business objective, and then increase social media page likes and followers. Okay, from my customers. Okay, those page likes and follows can also be what an online objective. And then you have increased online reach and awareness. Reach and awareness can also be what an online what objective. Okay, so which is your online objective? Okay, if you haven't thought about this about your business, then you need to begin now to think about that. Which is your own online objective? Okay, so online objectives should align with your business goal. Yes. You cannot have a business goal that says I want people in my vicinity, just like she already mentioned, to get to know about my business. And then your online objective is how do I put it now? To market your business to the whole world, or to market your business using the display advertisements, to people in USA or people in Canada. That is not aligning with your business goal, because you specifically said you want people within your locality, people within your environment to get to know that you exist. Okay, so it means that even if you are using a display advertisement, then you have to channel it to those who are within your environment, okay, to align with your business goal, okay? So online objective says, if your online objective is increase online reach and awareness, if your online objective, like we've mentioned earlier, all right, means is increase online reach and awareness, then your business goal should be what? Make more people aware that you exist. Okay, we will be dealing with the tools that you should use for each of these business goals. Okay, so your business goal should be what? Make more people aware that you reach, that you exist. Awareness, okay, aligns with what? To increase online reach and awareness, okay? Then we have, if your online objective is increase website sales, of course, your business goal is what? To sell more products. To sell more products. And then if your online objective says increase social media page likes, follows from my customers, then your business goal should be what? Get found by more people. Get found by more people. Okay, make sure that you're everywhere, all right? Let people get to know more about you. Then if your online business business says increase traffic to website, then get more returning customers, okay? Get more returning customers. There, we have the concept of retargeting, but we'll be dealing with that even as we continue. All right. So 2 says budgets and resource. We mentioned budgets earlier. All right. So let's deal with budgets. So budget and resource. What is possible? I don't have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment right now. Yeah. Okay, but knowing that if there is one problem, there's another solution. If a solution for a particular problem is expensive, bet me there's another one that is less expensive. You just need to find it, okay? So if you want to own a website but you don't have money for it, there is always a way to go about that. Why don't you make use of the free website that Google My Business provides, okay? So that is that. And then we have audience. audience. I am targeting female in my local areas. My most valuable customers are female above 30 years old. They normally have children and work part-time, okay? Most of them use Facebook. So this is interpretation of what your audience type. You are targeting female within your local area, not female outside your local area, right? And most customers are most valuable customers are female above 30. That means if you are running advertisement now, you are targeting female in your locality and above 30 years. Okay, they normally have children and work part-time. So you are looking at those who have children and of course working part-time. So you are going to indicate all these interests even as you are running advertisements, so that the ads will target exactly your audience type, okay? Then most of them use Facebook. So if you're going to run that advertisement, what platform would you use? Of course, Facebook. So you need to, according to your business, interpret your audience this way so that it will be very clear the type of people you are looking for, right? I hope we're clear on this. Okay, if you are clear on this, say on, just type on the chat box, clear, all right? Feel free to let me know. Clear, just write on the chat box, clear, I am clear. If you want to write that very fully, I am clear, all right? Please go ahead and do that, thank you. And then 4 says marketing channels. Okay, let's deal with marketing channels. So which ones are right for you? Which ones are right for you? And then we are back to online objective. And then this time around, we're dealing with what? Marketing channels, okay? Increase, if your online objective is to increase online reach and awareness, right? Online reach and awareness. You could actually make use of a display advertisements. You could also make use of a social media advertisement or content marketing. Okay, all these tools will help you actually gain reach and what? Awareness. Then if your online objective is what? Increase website sales. Website sales, all right? When you are talking to an advertiser, tell them you want a search engine marketing, okay, done for you, or an SEO or email marketing, all right? So any advertisement on the search engine promotes sales. Just know that since SEO appears on the search engine and SEM appears on the search engine, it helps because anyone who goes on the search engine to search for anything is indeed a potential buyer. And then email marketing also is another good platform for that. Okay, and then if your online objective is what? Increase traffic to websites, okay? Again, search engine marketing is another tool you can use, and of course, search engine optimization is another tool to use, and of course, email marketing is another tool to use, okay? So if you want to command traffic to your website, if you want to increase customer loyalty, okay, social media, because it allows you to instantly interact with people, and then email marketing again is another tool you can use, and then content marketing, all right, it's another thing you can use, okay? So these are different marketing channels for different words, online objectives. Okay, so if you have already an objective, now you know the marketing channels you are to use. So plan your activities, Focus on the details and get strategic. You don't just post, like I mentioned earlier. You need to focus. You need to be strategic in whatever thing you do. Let whatever thing you are doing online be conscious. Yeah. That is the word, be conscious, okay? All right, and by the time you're posting that, you should know what you are going to get at the end of the day. So it says my online objectives are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers, okay? And then I don't have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital to help me, okay? How could I use digital to help me? Now, these are the possible solutions. List your business on Google My Business and create a free website. We talked about a website. You don't have money to build a website, but then you have a free website builder in Google My Business listing that can help you create a website that everyone can find, okay? So, and it's free, okay? So why don't you make use of that and list your business on Google My Business, and then you get started with that, okay? Then set up a Facebook page, collect reviews and post pictures of customer hairstyle. You know, we are dealing with the person, a hairstylist or someone who owns a salon, okay? So why don't you set up a Facebook page, collect reviews and post pictures of customers' hairstyles. Then another option again is use Facebook advertising to target people in your local area with an offer to attract what? New customers. Remember, so sorry about that. Remember, you are targeting people in your local area, okay? So you use Facebook advertising to target people in your local area with an offer to attract what? New customers, okay? So these are possible options you can consider, or points you can consider, right? So if your business is in this category, why don't you make use of these options, and then you see your business get noticed. All right, 6 says measure. Yeah, like I said, you cannot just continue any online activities without what? Measuring, okay? Without actually measuring. So you can go ahead and measure. So let's deal with measuring. What are SMART objectives? Yeah, once you have an objective, you should have what we call a broad objective, okay? And when you have a broad objective, then you have a SMART objective. A SMART objective is just a smart way of achieving your broad objective, okay? So SMART is an acronym that enables teams and individuals to set goals and succeed, okay? SMART is an acronym that enables teams and individuals to set goals and succeed, right? So we have S, stands for what? Specific, okay? Your objective must be specific. And then M stands for measurable. I hope someone is writing. I'll put it down, right? M stands for measurable. Your objective must be measurable. And then A stands for what? Achievable. Don't go and put something that is unbelievable, something that you know you don't have the capacity to achieve, okay? It has to be what? Achievable. And then R stands for realistic. Yes, let it be realistic. When someone hears about that, or once someone looks at your strategy, okay, someone should be able to say, okay, this is realistic, okay? Even if the topic is not realistic to someone, by the time you break down your patterns or your structure or how you want, or your steps to achieving that, all right, it becomes realistic, okay? So let it be realistic. And then we have T, standing for what? Time bound. You cannot start off something without timing it. In 1 month, I should have achieved this. In 2 months, I should have gotten to this position, all right? Let it be timely, or timed, or time bound, okay? So that you don't just do things without just anyhow. You must achieve something within a specific set time, okay? So I hope you understand this. So set SMART objectives. How will you know if you have succeeded? All right, we're talking about what? Measuring it now. Set SMART objectives to help you measure what? The success of your activity, okay, or activities. Okay, broad objective. Let's deal with some of the broad objectives and the SMART objectives, okay? So to increase online sales, if your broad objective is increase online sales, then the SMART should be what? To increase online sales by 20. Remember, 20 within 3 months. All right, it must be time bound, okay, and measurable. Okay, so to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. So by the time after the 3 months, you will see whether your online sales has increased from 20 to 20% from how it used to be. Okay, so you will calculate it that way. And then if your broad objective is to increase brand awareness, then your SMART should be to increase our brand awareness. Okay, people getting to know about your brand on Facebook by growing our audience with new people, okay, not returning customers, but new people, by 40%. If your old customers are 200, all right, so at the end of 3 months, you should be able to have grown your customers by 40%, okay, of what it was previously okay. So these are ways you can, of course, smartly measure your objective. So if you're with me, if you're following me, say hi, just type that on the chat box, okay? Just drop down the chat box. Hi, I am following you. If you have the means to write that long. Hi, just say hi, I'm with you. Hi, I'm following you. Hi, I'm getting you. Hi, 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 hi. All right? So just do that on the chat box. Okay. So digital marketing plans, let's deal with digital marketing plans. We have business goal, we have audience, we have channels, we have activities, online objective, and smart objective. Now, if your business goal is reach more people in my local area, get more customers through my door, then the audience, you have to let people know the type of audience you are looking for. Remember, we mentioned that earlier. Female, 39 to 45, local areas, past what? Customers. So this is how you actually plan your digital marketing. Then you now tell yourself, having learned all we have spoken about now, the channels, okay? You would think, okay, I think SEO will be good, having known what SEO does for people, all right? And then you say, oh, okay, let me use Facebook too. So you list those. And then activities, build a website and boost visibility on Google, all right? Even if you don't have the money, make use of what Google My Business. Then use Facebook advertising to target people in my local area. Okay, so you can see that the channel aligns with the activities, okay? Your SEO, you use, of course, you use your website to do what? To run your SEO. And then for Facebook, you mentioned on the channel, right? Your activity will now be to use Facebook advertising to reach those in your local area. Remember that your business goal is what? To reach more people in my local area, okay? So then you list that. Then the online objective, increase online reach, increase online reach, increase returning customers, okay? Now you want to retain your old customers, okay? And then increase your online reach, okay? Put that down, and then you now have to what? Get a smart objective, right? So achieving your online objective, okay? So which is increase Facebook page likes. Either, remember you say you want to increase online reach and of course your returning customers. So your smart objective will now be to increase Facebook likes, page likes from new people by 50% from what it used to be within the next 1 month. Remember, it must be time bound. And of course, increase bookings from past customers. Now you're dealing with what's returning customers, right? Increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. All right. So this is 3 months. The first smart objective is just 1 month, and the second objective, smart objective, is what? In 3 months. Okay. So at the end of the day, by the time it gets to 1 month, you measure. By the time it gets to 3 months, you will also measure and see if you were able to achieve all this. So I hope I am not too fast, and I hope you're understanding what we are talking about today, all right? We are currently at the last section of this program, okay? So let me know if you are understanding what we're saying. Please feel free to use the chat box. Let me know if you are understanding what we are saying today. If you're learning something new today, please let me know. Okay, Grace is from Lagos. Grace, you're highly welcome. Okay, Duru, you're from Port Harcourt. Good to see you. Good to see you, Duru. Good day. My name is Babatunde Taufik, joining from Ikeja, Lagos. You're highly welcome, Babatunde. Good to see you. I'm Olawale Sunday from Lagos. I'm learning new things. Wonderful, wonderful, Olawale. Good to see you. All right. Good to see you. Jumoke just joined. Jumoke Odusami, you are highly welcome. Good to see you. Who else? Who else? In fact, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Mr. Anthony Emebo, who is currently doing a wonderful job right there on the chat box, okay? Wonderful job, I must confess. All right, you are doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you for engaging everyone there, okay? Jumoke is saying Claire, Grace, Claire, Tofik, Claire. We have Christian, Claire, Sunday, Claire, all right? Good to have you guys. Good to have you guys. Sunday is saying, I would like to have the materials of this teaching. Yeah, I would like to have the materials of this teaching. Yeah, you are, of course, going to have the materials for this. Mr. Anthony, at the end of the session, will be dropping a link where you can have access to more of these trainings, okay? So feel free to stay to the end of the session, and he will be dropping a link where you can get that, okay? Yes, I was asking people to say hi if they're still with me, and Grace says hi. Okay, Tofik said, Babatunde, yeah, we would like to have manuals for it, so kindly provide us with the link if you have uploaded. Okay, yeah, you are of course going to be having that. Hi, following you, sir. Great. Okay, all right. So please visit. Okay, yeah. So my moderator is already doing a wonderful job. He has already dropped a link for you to visit. So kindly click on the link and of course have access to all the necessary materials you may be needing for this. Okay, like I promised us, we are going to be finishing in the next few minutes. Okay, we have spent about 50 minutes, so in the next 10 minutes, we should be rounding up, okay? So please feel free and make sure you enjoy your moments. So going forward into the next and the final moments, okay? Let's deal with how to harness the power of digital advertising. You will understand with me that digital advertising is very powerful. Very powerful. The internet is very powerful. The social media tools, the Google tools, they are very powerful to achieving your business goal. All right. So let's deal with how you can make use of the strength of the internet fully. Okay, so getting started with search engine marketing. I know some of us may still be asking, what is this SEM, what is this SEO, and all that. So let's deal with them even as we continue. Okay, so if you look at this very clearly, let me project it so you see the screen very clearly. All right, I hope you are seeing the screen very, very clearly. All right, it's just a picture of what you used to know. All right, the things you see when you visit the Google search engine, or probably when you put in a query and then you see those things on, you see results right there on the search engine. Okay, so they are very familiar. Okay, now yeah, so they're actually very familiar to virtually every one of us. I don't want to believe that no one, we have people who are not actually having access to Google search engine, okay? So, yeah. Okay, so if you look up near inside the box is where you put in your query, and someone actually wrote best compact camera for travel, best compact camera for travel, and you saw the result there. Okay, if you look right very closely, you will see the one that has under best compact travel camera. That's the very first result that came up, right? If you look under, you see AD. That means that was advertised. That is search engine marketing. Search engine marketing. And then if you look under the one highlighted with green, then you will see that that was what? Search SEO without AD attached to it. Okay, so we'll deal with that even as we continue. Okay, so so the first, if you see that page where that was highlighted yellow, all right, is the search query, like I've mentioned. Okay, that is where you put in your search query. Okay, and then the block, all right, highlighted blue is called is the paid text and shopping ads. Okay, someone paid, like I said, if you look very closely, you will see AD attached to it. So someone paid for those products to be what displayed right there at the top of the search results. And then the third one, which is the blog, with what a green highlights, is what organic search listing, which is as simple as put SEO. They are organic. Anything you say or anything you hear that is organic means you didn't pay for it. It naturally came out, right? So people also optimize their websites for their product to be displayed in accordance to the search query, all right? To be displayed right there on the search engine, right? So a process for search engine marketing, like just like we did for coming up with strategy going online. So let's deal with the process for search engine marketing. Process number one, understand your customer. We just keep talking about this. You need to know your audience. You need to identify your audience. Write out all the features about your audience. So also understand and write all the features about your customers, okay? Put them down so that you'll be able to find those customers, okay? And then the process number two says, find keywords. Your customers, all right, your potential customers, what keywords you think they will be putting in the search query to find what you do, all right? So what are those, in accordance to your business, what are those? Take for instance, you sell shoes, okay? Different kinds of shoes. Of course, you see that the word shoes is a keyword, because anyone who goes to search engine to search for where to buy shoes will definitely search where to buy cheap shoes, for instance. Shoe is a general keyword, right? Or if you are also selling kids shoes, all right, or shoes for babies. Baby shoes is also a keyword, because anyone going online to search for, or on the search engine to search for businesses that or websites that sell baby shoes will definitely type, I want to buy baby shoes, or where to buy baby shoes. Which company sells baby shoes, right? So baby shoes is another keyword. So you need to understand your customers, understand your business, and know the keywords that your potential customers may likely be using as a search query right there on the search engine. I hope we're very clear, okay? And then we have number three, which says create ad copy. Of course, we're going to be dealing with that. Let me not be too fast. And then the fourth one is what? Put it all together. Put it all together. So these are processes to search engine marketing. So search engine marketing versus search engine optimization. Like I said, search engine optimization is what? Organic results. They are free. But search engine marketing is what? Paid results. They are paid, okay? So SEM, which stands for search engine marketing, you pay for your search listing. You bid on keywords. You also bid on keywords. General keywords like shoes, a computer, bags are expensive. So you bid for them, right? You bid for them. Then you can also get onto the first page straight away. You know, by the time you type, I want to buy Nike shoes, for instance, there are millions. In fact, by the time you go there, you see about 100 and something million results. What happened that a particular website was displayed right there on the first page? So that is why people pay to Google for their business to be displayed on the first page. And I bet you most people don't usually go to the third page of the search engine results. Once a result is displayed, they just believe that what they see on the first page answers their problem, right? Or solves their problem. Okay, so some people hardly go to the second page. There are pages, all right, that we are also, brought out, but people hardly go to the second page or third page or fourth page. Yeah, very few people do. I, for one, I hardly go to the second page. Once I see the first page, I guess I have gotten where I want to get to, right? So that's why people bid for keywords in order for their businesses to be displayed right there on the first page. And then the SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. Okay, search listings are free. You need to understand, like I said, organic results are free. You don't pay for anything, to be displayed. Then you optimize your keywords. You actually research your keywords, the type of keywords that your potential customers will be using, right? You use that and optimize it on the website. So you can do both. If you have money for the search engine, of course, you can also do that for the SEO. right? And then can take time to rank on the first page of Google, all right? The way Google measures search engine optimization is different from how it measures what search engine marketing, okay? It also calculates the traffic you generate, customer loyalty, reviews, what people are saying about your business, and all that, how people are sharing your link or letting other people know. So all those activities come together, all right? Value history come together towards constantly optimize your business. It becomes easier for people to find them right there on the search engine, okay? So that is that. So how to get started with search engine optimization? It doesn't take anything to get started with search engine optimization. Sign up for what? Search Console. You can just type Google Search Console, right? You'll be able to see that. Then submit your content to Google, monitor how you are doing in search, then send alerts on critical issues, okay? So that is that. Then help Google find your content. So submit a sitemap, promote your site on and offline, and of course, share new contents. Okay, and then we have the third one, help Google and users understand your content. Then create unique, accurate page titles, create good titles and snippets, and of course use heading tags and emphasize what important words, text messages. Okay, so these are simple ways of what getting started with what search engine optimization. So search engine optimization tips for success, okay? Run keyword research, research, okay? You need to also run keyword research. You need to know which keyword is trending, which keyword is good for your business. So you can use Google Trends. You can use Google Trends to, of course, run keyword research. Then publish useful, high quality content. Useful and high quality. Don't do like other people would do. Oh, you see a blog will say, you see an advert from a blog. Oh, the University of Lagos lecturer caught helping a student to manipulate his exams, all right? Because those are stories that people love to hear. Or you will see a picture of a snake swallowing a cow and say, oh, this snake is swallowing a cow, all because they want to lure you to their website. And by the time you click on that link, a snake swallowing a cow, you find yourself on a page that has nothing that relates with a snake swallowing a cow. They just tell you, and then a snake came to the village, and then you killed it. And just because they want you to land on their page, all right? So please do not do things like that, because it will actually affect your ranking. And then make web pages search friendly, okay? Make it very friendly. Don't complicate things, okay? Make it friendly and use simple terms. So what are display advertisements? Display advertisement is by the time you find yourself on websites, when you're browsing through go.com or Sky Sports, for instance, or CBN websites or different types of websites, you see advertisements being displayed to you. They come either in text or video or in terms of posters or banners and all that. Those are display advertisements. You can see an example of that, right there on the screen. Okay, you will see right there. You see Wizkid advertising for what? Come on 15. Yeah, people get to see these things, and sometimes when you click on them, it takes you straight to the advertiser's page where you can buy Come on 15 right from their website. Okay, so these are wonderful ways of reaching out to customers. Okay. Yeah, so these are wonderful ways to reaching out to customers. Yeah, I know we're done with 1 hour, so I'm just trying to get this thing done quickly, please. So how is display advertising different from search advertising? How is display advertising different from search advertising? Search advertising versus display. We have search advertising. It focuses around matching ads to user queries, all right, on search engine like google.com, right? So it uses ads that you run on the search engine and match it to the queries, I want to buy new shoes, and then it brings up what? A result, okay? And then the beauty of this is that the most relevant when the primary objective is generated is sales. Okay, let's say your objective is sales, and then it will calculate, it has different measures, okay? Different measures that it calculates, and then it brings the most relevant to the what? The searcher. Then the display advertising focuses around serving ads across different websites, like I mentioned already, such as news, blogs, and local websites, all right? So that is what it does. And then most relevant when the primary objective is to drive brand awareness or traffic. Okay, so if your aim is to drive traffic or brand awareness, make use of what? Display advertising. All right. If your business goal is what? To make sales. All right. Of course, make use of what? Search advertising. So processes for display advertising, we have number one, understand your customers, like we've mentioned earlier. It's still the same process, just still the same process, okay? Put it all together, like we have mentioned, the same process of doing, coming up with strategy for being online. So what is social media advertising? What is social media advertising? Paid advertising on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn earlier, all right? It's also known as what? Paid social media, so PSS, right? PSS, all right? Or social media marketing, okay? Paid social media advertising, or SMM rather, social media what? Marketing, okay? So those are the things we do. So why should we use social advertising? Why should we use social advertising? What are the main differences between what? Organic and paid social media? I know by now you should know it already, all right? Anything organic is free. Anything paid is paid, all right? So those are the differences, okay? Then organic social media versus paid social media. Organic social media, views, actions, or clicks from posts are free, of course. Then content appears on your business profile and in people's news feeds, can only reach your followers and friends for what? For followers, all right? But paid, you pay for views, actions, or clicks from posts or ads. And then your ads can appear in more places. The beauty of paid, it gives you the control, the power to actually reach out to more people, even people who are not among your friends, friend list on Facebook, for instance. All right, it allows you to reach out to more people, and of course, it can help bring more people to join you. All right, can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you. All right, they don't have to follow you for them to actually reach you. So the same process again, a process for social media, the same process, choose objective, choose audience, create ad creative, and of course, set the same process, okay? So you will see that virtually everything, all these platforms uses the same process. Okay, so understand one, and then just few differences, all right? Just very few differences, but understand one, understand the processes around it, and then, of course, you are good to go. So do I have any questions? Do I have any questions? So feel free to let me know if you have any question, all right? Was I too fast? I know, yeah, I was too fast towards the end of it. That's because I'm not living up with my promise to end 1 hour. This is 1 hour, 8 minutes, okay? So please feel free to drop your questions. If you don't have your questions ready, or if you're still typing that, let's talk about what the next steps will be. So what will be your next step? What will be your next step? Your next step should be what? To visit the link that my moderator, Mr. Anthony, has dropped on the chat box. Okay, visit the link and read up. What we gave you today is just a tip, right? Go and register and go and learn more. Okay, so my moderator, of course, will be dropping our different social media platforms. Okay, feel free to follow us. The beauty of this is when Google is having sessions such as this, we will usually advertise using our social media platforms, also Sandstones. Okay, so feel free to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram by visiting digital. Just type in Digital Skills for Africa on Facebook, and then you'll find us. And then on Twitter, Digital Skills AF, and then you'll find us. Then on Instagram, Digital Skills AF again. All right. So feel free and join the moving train. Of course, he will also be dropping that for Sandstones, both on Facebook. Just type Sandstones on Facebook, Sandstones on Instagram, Sandstones anywhere on all the platforms, both LinkedIn, Sandstones, and of course, you will find us. Okay, so our moderator also will be dropping a link for you to fill for your certificate. Please make sure you fill that link for your certificate. So I want to say a very big thank you. In fact, I love this audience. Every one of you sat back to the end of this session. I want to say a very big thank you to the person that brought you, that organized this program. He actually made sure that everyone sat back to the end of this session. Wonderful session, I must confess. So let us know what your concerns are right there on the chat box. And let's begin to deal with them. If we don't have any, right, we can go ahead and say a goodbye. All right. So I hope you learned something today. I'm just kindly going through the chat to see if there is any concern. So feel free to let me know if you have any concern, and if you don't, we can say thank you and say a goodbye to everyone. So I'll still be on call. I'll still be on call for a few minutes. If you have any question, if you have any concern, you can still, of course, drop, and then we will attend to you. So a very big thank you. Thank you very much for attending. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you learned something new today. Yeah. Mr. Anthony, I want to say a very big thank you. You are doing a wonderful job, sincerely speaking. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for doing a wonderful job right there in the chat box. Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. I'll just stick around. I'll just stick around for those who may want to reach out. All right. So drop that on the chat box, and of course we'll respond. But outside that, if you have no more business, of course, we are done for today. And of course, more sessions will be coming up. We have a lot of sessions going on. You can reorganize yourself so that we can, have another session. Okay, we can have another session, different topics and all of that. So just organize yourself so that you don't graduate half baked. You graduate really full baked. Okay, so that we'll be expecting from you guys. And of course, feel free, please go ahead and subscribe to our channels. All right, we'll be having a lot of sessions such as this. Please go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you can join us whenever we are having sessions like this, so that you will know that we are having sessions like this. So just click on the subscribe button right there on our YouTube channel and follow us. Okay, feel free and do that. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sunday said impactful. Thank you. Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying this. I really appreciate you guys. And then thanks so much for the opportunity you have brought today. We'll work more on it. Thank you. Thank you. Ayominde Babatunde. Thank you. And then I have Christian. Okay, for someone who is keen on growing skills for back-end development, what is Google platform? Okay, okay, I guess you are asking for how you can go ahead and continue with it or learn the back-end development program. Yeah, Google has lots of programs they can offer you free of charge. That's why we gave you that link. There are a lot of topics, of things to learn on that link. So just move around there. You see a lot of things to learn, a lot of skills to learn. So just click on that link so that you will be able to learn more. All right. I hope I answered you. Okay. Yeah. So what are the available Google platforms for this? Yeah. There are a lot of them. In fact, I think if you have visited that link, you'll be able to understand me. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities that Google have packaged together in one link. So why don't you visit there so that you'll be able to get all the answers that you are actually asking now. Michael says, okay, thanks. Of course, let me project this. My moderator is saying you all are amazing. You all are amazing, which is true. You all are indeed amazing. And of course, Grace is saying, I really learned new things. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Grace. God bless you too. And I hope the next time we're organizing this session, you will be here. Okay, make sure you are here so that you keep learning. And of course, I keep learning from you too. All right. Good to have you, Grace. Yeah, Michael is saying, can we have a replay of this? This session is going to be on this channel, okay? It's going to remain on this channel. So feel free to come back again to have this session played, okay? So feel free, yeah. Amazing session for Christian. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, outside this, want to say thank you once again and call it a goodbye. Thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.